What if Bruce Wayne stopped believing in justice? What if instead of a hero, Batman became a nightmare? Today, we're entering the darkest shadows of the multiverse to explain every evil Batman variant. The twisted reflections of Bruce Wayne who lost control, lost hope, and became something far worse. From vampiric vigilantes to literal gods of war. This is Batman. Unleashed. Smash that like button if you love comics, and subscribe if you're brave enough to survive the dark multiverse. Let's get this straight. Batman is terrifying. Not because he's the strongest, but because he's the most prepared, the most obsessed, the most dangerously intelligent man in the DC universe. So what happens when Bruce Wayne snaps? In the dark multiverse, every fear, every bad decision, every what if becomes a reality. That's where these evil Batmen are born. From worst-case scenarios. Twisted echoes of Bruce Wayne that show what happens when the Bat stops holding back. And trust me, it gets dark. Really dark. Before the dark multiverse, there was Earth 3. Meet Owlman, a Bruce Wayne who chose crime. In this world, he killed his own parents, believing it would free him. He sees control, not justice, as the solution to chaos. He leads the crime syndicate, a brutal version of the Justice League where everyone is evil. Owlman is cold, calculated, and willing to destroy entire realities to maintain order. His order. Imagine Batman's brain, without a conscience. The Batman who laughs, the face of evil Batman. He killed the Joker, got infected by Joker toxin, and turned into a fusion of Batman's brain and Joker's madness. He enslaves Robins, corrupts multiverses, plays gods like pawns. Batman's mind plus Joker's insanity equals a god-tier psychopath. Red Death. Bruce thinks the Flash is too slow to act. So he straps him to the Batmobile and drives into the Speed Force. He fuses with Barry Allen, becoming a speedster who leaves death in his wake. Every second, Barry screams inside his head, begging Bruce to stop. He never does. Dawnbreaker. What if Bruce got a Green Lantern ring the night his parents died? Instead of hope, he fuels it with pure rage, overriding the ring's limits and creating constructs of pure death. He kills criminals, the core, and eventually the light itself. Willpower with no moral code equals terrifying. The Drowned. On Earth 11, Bruce is Bryce. After her lover is killed by Atlanteans, she declares war, surgically alters herself, and becomes an Aquaman-Batman hybrid. She sinks cities, infects others, and becomes a walking tidal wave of vengeance. The Merciless. Bruce and Diana fight Ares. She dies. Bruce takes Ares' helmet and becomes the new god of war. He wipes out armies and rulers alike in the name of peace through dominance. A Batman with the power of a war god? No one stands a chance. The Devastator. In his world, Superman turns evil. Bruce's solution? Inject himself with the Doomsday virus, turning into a hulking monster with kryptonite breath and no remorse. It's Batman, if he decided to fight fire with apocalyptic fire. The Murder Machine. After Alfred dies, Bruce creates an AI version to protect him. The AI goes rogue and starts killing threats before they act. Bruce merges with it, becoming a cybernetic executioner, erasing emotions and people alike. The Bat goes dark in plenty of other timelines too. Vampire Batman, Red Rain, a literal vampire feeding on criminals, until his hunger turns him into a monster. Thomas Wayne, Flashpoint. Bruce dies, and his father becomes Batman. Except this one uses guns, kills, and works with Reverse Flash. Zur-En-Arrh Batman, Bruce's backup personality. It's like Batman on acid, ultra-violent, hyper-paranoid, and dangerously unstable. The Grim Knight, a Batman who picks up the gun that killed his parents and never puts it down. Think Punisher, but smarter. Batman Who Frags. Yes, a Lobo version of Batman, full of ultraviolence, dark humor, and absolute chaos. Here's why this hits so hard. Bruce Wayne's superpower is control. But these stories show what happens when he loses it. When grief, rage, or obsession override morality. Evil Batmen are powerful because they're plausible. They're what happens if Batman says, "I've tried everything. Now I'm doing it my way." That idea? More dangerous than Darkseid, more haunting than Joker. Because it's Bruce, and he knows how to win. So the next time you think Batman is the hero who never crosses the line, remember, he could, and in some universes, he did. And the world was never the same. Which evil Batman shook you the most? Drop it in the comments and tell us which Dark Knight would survive the longest in our world. If this video blew your Batmind, hit that like button harder than Red Death hits reality. Subscribe for more deep dives, twisted timelines, and all things comics. Want us to cover every evil variant next? Comment, Dark Variant, and we'll make it happen.